I don't know how in the world to work this. Okay, so I'm trying this selfie stick today, and it's pretty stupid walking around with this. I can't even imagine walking around with this in public with this thing out and people. It's just crazy. So got to get in here to garage, show you what I got going on. Starting to have some issues with the garage. I've been really delaying fixing it, so that's going to be a big problem this summer. The heat's going to get to it, and I've got a lot of ants problems. But was going to start working on that Aprilia R model, and like I said, I cut a deal with my tree cutter guy to work on his scooters, and now I have a tremendous problem. So I'm going to have to make some decisions here on what I'm going to do. I've really started looking kind of for a bigger house with garage, but it's real hard to find what I need. So, and I really don't want to expand onto this house because of the value of it. I mean, I got to spend $10,000 just for electrical because I've only got 60 amp service. I need to go to 200, and everything has to be upgraded. So, and this is a real bottom dollar house. This is like a first time home buyer house. So, but here I'll show you what I got going on here. This is really actually a bigger problem than I thought. So I've just turned the lights on here, and then I'll show you. I am pretty much out of room completely. I have no room to do anything in here. And it's a big problem because I'm actually looking at purchasing a hydraulic motorcycle lift so I can take this building the motorcycle stuff. So I could take building this motorcycle stuff to the next level. But the Honda here, the white Honda, hopefully Nick will come over, and we're gonna I'm gonna get that out of the garage. And then my bike, this other Millet, I was gonna ride it all this summer, but actually thinking about taking it up to the dealership and just having them consign it just to get rid of it. So I've had a lot of work done to this Aprilia, and it makes somebody a real good bike. It doesn't have a lot of miles on it, but I've just got too much stuff. And a lot of people, they get attached to their bikes and, oh my god, I think it's worth a fortune, and it ain't worth a fortune. Sometimes bikes are worth what you can get out of them. But yeah, so that's pretty much it on this. The garage situation is really bothering me. Another thing with the scooter situation here is the scooters are Chinese. I can't even get a parts diagram. I don't even know how much fluid goes on these. The one's a two-stroke. I can tell you this right now, that thing's probably going to fire right up once I clean the carburetor on that. But the four-stroke one, I don't know. It's been sitting out all winter, and got spiders in here. I've been in the garage in about a week, so we'll just see what happens. But I really need to get a lift up, and once I buy this lift that I want, that'll mount an ATV on it as well. This garage is going to be a motorcycle garage. I'm never going to be able to get my car back in here, which is going to be kind of a problem. And then I'm not for sure what I want to do with this other bike that I started. I bought that before I bought the Millet R, and I'm not real sure I'm going to finish it. The Aprilia here, I'm really just thinking about parting it out and getting the cash that I need back out of it. It's all good parts. I even bought an engine for it. And I really hate to do that, but you know, sometimes you just got to get rid of stuff to move on to something else. So, and then the vehicle situation, I got rid of my box truck, so I just have to figure out what I want to do because I don't want to finance a vehicle. So I've been looking at small trucks, but I'm having a hard time finding stuff without 150,000 miles around here on it, and I don't want to buy something that's got a ton of miles on it. So yeah, and then I'm just a little distraught about the whole situation with, you know, this girl that I met on Tinder. I mean, my God. I try to explain to her. I've just been single for so long. She just has it. She don't understand. You know, it's just like, I just don't think she's for me. So, I mean, her taste in movies is terrible. I hate to even put this on the internet, but she who rents movies? You just get it on Netflix and stuff. I don't know anybody that goes Family Video and stuff. I don't know anybody that goes those video places anymore. But she comes over and she's like, well, what kind of movie do you want to watch? And I'm like, well, you know, Denzel Washington. You know, Denzel, bad motherfucker. And she comes over and she brings some Denzel Washington movie over with it's about him flying an airplane. He's a fucking drunk. Denzel Washington plays a drunk alcoholic airplane pilot, dude. I mean, and he flies this airplane into the Hudson, and this movie is so long and so boring. My God. You know, I mean, I'll just give you a word of advice. If you're going to rent a Denzel Washington movie, you know, basically, if Denzel ain't got a gun, don't even bother. You're just wasting your fucking time if Denzel ain't got a gun. Because the acting, it's just terrible. You know, basically Training Day, you know, basically, Denzel's a bad motherfucker when it comes to, you know, a gun. You put him outside of his realm on these other movies, they are just awful. He needs to figure out what he's doing. And then we watched some movie that was like another Denzel movie, and it was like Denzel was a train conductor or something, and then like there was a white guy. It's always a white guy. The white guy's first day on the job, and he was fighting a tough divorce with kids, and my God, the train run away. Oh, it's a new electrical system and all this. And toward the end of the movie, when they stopped the train, Denzel's on the top of the train, and he's holding his arms up, like that movie Titanic with that girl on the front of it. And I'm just thinking, dude, I'd rather fucking shoot myself than watch these Denzel Washington movies. I mean, basically, Denzel, man, you need to get your shit together and just keep making gun movies, because these movies you're making, I don't know. She said one of them, I think the airplane one, oh, he won an Oscar, or that's not, I don't know. But if Denzel ain't got a gun, you're just wasting people's time. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm out of here. I'm really tired. I worked real late last night. And then these vlogs, things, I'm still working on them. I'm waking up, and we'll just, I'm figuring all this as I go. So, yeah, I'm out of here. I got things to do.